All right, y'all, this is our take. This is Marc, the moderator.
Leaf, his only family, Brooklyn forever.
14-14.
Bundy, the young guard, East Flatbush.
Big Ant, all about that heat life. What's up, people?
Oh my God.
All right, everybody. So listen, we have another special guest joining us. This is Ant out of Brooklyn, the Heat lover. I don't know how in the hell he a Miami Heat fan, but listen, he's joining us. He's another one of our loyal followers that has spoken out about how he feel about some of our opinions. So he came on to go up against us and bring his opinion that are our take. So welcome aboard, Bundy. Welcome aboard, Ant. We're going to get at it. So the topic which we're going to talk about is lately, Charles Oakley just came out this week speaking about his feelings on Patrick Ewing and also on Bernard King. I want to get y'all take on what you feel about it and let me know what you feel. Leaf?
All right. So to me, it's kind of wild that, he's coming out with this stuff now. I think it comes from a place because, Patrick Ewing hasn't spoken out against Dolan. And everyone know that Dolan did not like Ewing, from the time he took over in 99. So as soon as that season was over, that's why he got rid of Pat. But Oakley did say some crazy things like, Pat never put us on his back. He even said you could go as far as asking Chris Childs, because, we all feel the same way. He even mentioned Anthony Mason, feeling the way about Patrick Ewing.
Anthony Mason.
Okay, so a quote here. He said he had to make sure we were happy. He didn't care if we were happy or not. That's a bad situation, and I see why the Knicks won't give him a job. He treated them bad inside out, and Chris Childs would tell you. So, that's a lot of deep-rooted things for someone who we thought was, this is my right hand. Like Charles Oakley went, always talk about going to war for Pat. It wasn't that long ago. He was one of the first people to say, yo, Pat should be a part of the Knicks organization. So to hear all of this now is crazy, true or not, but to me it seems like it comes from a bad place. Like you're looking for the face of the Knicks to help you in your situation, in this public situation that you're going through with Dolan. And because you ain't getting that help, now you want to bash him.
Avery.
All right, first of all, Chris Childs holds no weight with me. All right, so I'm not even.
Yo,
I don't care about Chris Childs. Chris Childs is, as long as I can remember, and I'm not a Knicks fan, but he's not somebody that's synonymous with the Knicks with me. That's first and foremostly. So I ain't holding no weight with Chris Childs. Now, first of all, with all due respect to every Knicks fan on this phone call, I think Charles Barkley is touched. That's first and foremost. I'm touched. I think Charles Oakley is touched. I don't even think he's got all his wits to him. You hear him talk, you hear him in interviews. Son sounds sloppy. He sounds completely sloppy.
Say that to his face.
Nah, definitely would. No, I probably would. I'd let him duff me out and then sue him. So whatever, it's all good. But I just think that if you guys are Knicks fans, don't omit yourself either.
I'm not.
But if you guys are real Knicks fans, you have to know that Pat Ewing is an icon to the Knicks alone. Let's not do that. So what Charles Oakley is doing probably has more to do with Dolan, less Pat Ewing. So I think Oakley's a little out of pocket with that. I do think kind of like what you said, Lee. He was waiting for Pat to have his back during that whole fiasco at the Garden. So that's probably where it's more rooted at. But Charles holds no weight with me. Charles Oakley holds no weight with me when it comes to Pat Ewing. Pat Ewing, one of the greatest players of all time. Let's call it what it is. With two left knees, but let's whatever.
Listen to this quote. He never put us on his back like he should have, because every adversity he ducked away from. He gave the same effing answer after every 82 games of the year. End quote.
All right, yo, Ant, what's your take, man?
Just a little bit of history about me in the Knicks, in the Miami Heat.
Mute.
I'm a former Knicks fan because of craziness like this.
You got an ex-wife. Go ahead, man.
For Charles Oakley to throw heat at Patrick Ewing is one of the worst things that an ex-teammate, ex-ball player could done.
Big facts.
He has his opinion. I respect his opinion, but I don't respect that he got at the franchise guy, Patrick Ewing, the way that he did. Ewing carried the franchise on his back for 10 plus years. Everything centered around him, all the heat coming from the media, from teams, from his adversaries in the media in New York. He had #1 adversaries in New York. The man came to work, did his job every day. For him to say that Patrick Ewing never ever came out and he said the same thing after 82 games is way off base in my book with Charles. In regards to him getting at Bernard King and saying that he black Bernard King because he sat next to James Dolan, that's wrong too. You got to give Bernard King his props for what he did with the Knicks as a franchise player. Now, if you're mad at James Dolan, keep it 100 with James Dolan. You don't look for people to come after your back or come when you're wrong. You're not wrong. You're not right in everything that's going on with James Dolan. Keep your fight between yourself and James Dolan and all the other characters at Madison Square Garden. I do know a little bit of history about the Knicks, being a former Knicks fan.
Recovering Knicks fan. Recovering.
All right, Bundy, what's your take, man?
Man, you know I love all of this. I can't stand the goddamn Knicks. So I love every time they do something stupid.
You're just a
I love it.
young dude, man. You like that.
Hey, man, Brooklyn, we got our own team. Listen, I got a team on Flatbush. I ain't got to worry about them dudes in Manhattan. But anyways, honestly, growing up, I grew up around nothing but Knicks fans. Probably 2 Jordan fans, but nothing but Knicks fans. And the one time I ever heard them complain about damn near Ewing was when he tried to lay the ball up instead of dunking it, and they lost the game because he missed. Other than that ball. Leaf, are your brethren not? So you're not gonna say the right thing for him.
Nah, he couldn't. But go ahead, carry on.
But yo, man, you can't come at Pat. Charles, we honestly see you on your downward spiral, and you trying to bring everybody down with you. Yo, the whole of New York, even the people who aren't Knicks fans, we all hate Dolan alike. So for you to try to bring Pat down and Bernard down because they're not coming out and speaking on your behalf, that's whack and that's childish. Like, let's be honest. You ain't do nothing for the Knicks. Who were you? We know you more than Jordan's best friend.
That's crazy.
All you did was
crazy.
beat dudes up.
That's crazy that you said that. That's because the last segment, you gave Draymond Green props for doing his job, but now you saying Charles Oakley did nothing for the Knicks. Wow. You're contradicting yourself.
Hey, Bundy,
I don't mean to be so disrespectful.
Some real stuff there.
I don't mean to be so disrespectful. What I'm saying is, if we're going to say, if Draymond was to come out and be like, man, Steph wasn't all of that, we're going to look at Draymond like, whoa, bro, yo, you held us down, but you ain't do nothing compared to
not me. Not me. I wouldn't look at Draymond like that. I'd be like, he preaching. Carry on.
Shut up. Damn.
Yo, let's go, y'all. So listen, let me say this. You know, the deep part about this, we've seen this before. New Edition, you know, most groups, lead singer gets bashed by his mates just like Jodeci. This is Devontae all over again, man. Yo, you hate the lead singer. Yo, he couldn't be the lead singer. He played in the background, and now he want to come out and do this bashing. Come on, man. It's ridiculous. Now, if Oakley would have said that he wanted to slap John Starks over Bernard King, then I'd have been 100% with him. I'd have definitely said, yo,
not even that.
Yo, but to say you want to slap Bernard King, Mr. Brooklyn, come on, man. You out of your rabbit-ass mind, man. Yo, Oakley's bugging out, man.
Nah, Oakley's way off base. Coming at Pat and coming at Bernard King. The way that he is.
I wish Oakley would have just came out and said, yo, listen, I wish Pat would have had my back throughout this whole this whole Dolan thing. Straight up. Because yes, we had Michael Jordan come out and speak about it. LeBron spoke about it. You know, other superstars spoke about it. So yeah, you looking for your brother who knows everything that was going on to speak about that. But don't try to go at the man's character on the court, because we've seen what he did on that court for, like Ant said, 10 plus years.
With two left knees. With two left knees.
With two. Yo, we can sit here and say, yo, Pat was one of the people that helped revolutionize the way the game is played, because he was one of the first dudes to step out 15, 18 feet and let it fly. And that joint was like a layup. You feel
Leave.
What's up?
I'm seeing something here. I'm seeing that passion from the Knicks, the blue and orange bleeding from your heart right now.
It's glaring on him, right? It's glaring on him.
It's glaring on him. Right there.
So I would have respected Charles more if he would have just said, yo, listen, man, I needed my brothers back who knew exactly what this dude is doing. But to go at the dude game and say he didn't carry y'all, bro, he carried y'all more than enough. He needed help. That was the problem.
Exactly.
But yo, let me add something though. On a real serious tip though, Bernard King, Latrell Sprewell to me was fouled. Knowing what Oakley was going through to pick a side.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Was fouled. Now
I agree.
They should have never done that, kid. They should have stayed neutral and stayed out of that.
Exactly. I agree with you.
I agree with you. Now that I'm definitely gonna say, yo, Bernard King, he lost a little bit something there because he shouldn't have done that, man. Because he got used in that situation.
You got dudes like Larry Johnson who's sitting next to Dolan like you a big Knick. Nah, you ain't known to be like you were Larry Johnson as a Knick. Like, man, we know you as grandmama. Like you Knicks ain't get grandmama.
Charlotte, baby.
You feel me? Knicks ain't get grandmama and stuff like that. Yo, did you see the part where he spoke about Pat didn't want to take a back seat to Allen Houston?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, that was part of it too. He said like they wanted to do the transition and make it Allen Houston's team, and Pat wasn't with it. I wouldn't have been with it either.
Why?
Like, I don't see.
Now, why would Pat be with it?
Exactly.
Allen Houston ain't no superstar like that.
Yeah, but
I saw that jump shot. What was he?
Yeah, y'all know that was based off of that $100 million that y'all just threw out there.
Exactly.
Mute. Marc, you gotta be quicker with the mute.
I'm just saying, G. That's what it is.
Listen, because I am going to say, just like Allen Iverson didn't want to take a back seat and come off the bench. Yo, Patrick Ewing shouldn't have taken a back seat to Allen Houston either. It was his team at that time. He was the franchise, and yo, if I'm there, the ball starts with me. So he shouldn't have took a back seat to him. That's real.
Yeah, but Pat was like 84 when Allen Houston came on the team, right?
No, he wasn't. No, stop it.
Pat didn't have no more knees. Pause.
Yeah, man. Like
Pat ain't have knees for 6 years when he was playing in the star.
That man was on stilts by the time Allen Houston got there. He was walking like a penguin.
Yeah, I don't think he was not of that persuasion of a player when Allen was there, in my opinion. I don't know.
You ain't a Knicks fan. You don't know, man. Yo, stay in your lane.
My fault. That's why I'm still healthy. I mean,
listen, Allen Houston was not that dude.
Yo,
he didn't have the mental to be that dude. He was a complimentary player as well, and he barely did that.
Question though, Ant. I know where that's rooted at, but I'm gonna let that one live. I'm gonna let you live off of that. I know where that's rooted at. That's rooted off that game winner that he hit against Charles with that roll. But I'm gonna let you live with that.
No, it's not. That's facts.
Yo, y'all, on that note, this is our take, man. Peace out. We'll be right back,
man.
Peace.
Avery, starting
This is our take.